for Pete Larson, 6 points for Pete Wohler, 3 points for Tim Rogostad, and that takes care of their scoring. The only one in any real danger as far as personal fouls are concerned, Pete Larson of the Vikings picked up 3 in the first half. Pat Westby has 2, Steve Husby 2, and Tim Rogostad with 1. For the Barnesville Trojans, Timian, Nelson, and Svenningson each with 2. Dean Halverson, Tonsfeld, and Brandt with 1 each. District 23 championship ball game from the field house on the campus of Concordia College. 31-29, Pelican Rapids lead Barnesville at the intermission. We'll be back in 7 minutes with the 13 of 28, so they're shooting at a 46% clip. Rebounds, Barnesville with 22, Pelican with 20. As we said, your scoring leaders here in the first half for Barnesville, Svenningson with 8, and Husby for Pelican Rapids with 9. That's about the way things have gone here in the first half. Pretty even Steven affair, 31-29. As we get ready now for the second half of plays, the Barnesville Trojans are coming back on the court. I tell you, it's really kind of amazing to watch the fans here in this ballgame. Both teams' fans are kind of just not getting in the game. They're kind of sitting back waiting for something to bust open, as if to say, well, I don't know, we're looking all right, but I don't know whether we're going to make it or not. And they've both been sitting that way, really not getting fired up like you would think they would in this kind of a tournament. But it's one of those things, you know, where it's really tight right now as we move into the second half at 31-29. And if you're one of those that believes in momentum, you've got to believe that Barnesville have a little momentum because they came back late in that second period to move within just 2 points. Both clubs back on the court. We'll be back in 1 minute with the second half. The winner, of course, will move into Region 6 play next Tuesday right here at Concordia College. This district will play the first game of the tournament as they will be going against the winner of the Stock Center Glenwood game. We'd like to remind all the coaches in the area, those of you whose season is over as well, come on in tomorrow at the Country Kitchen. Enjoy a free breakfast. Tell us about the kids you are losing from your ball club. Tell us what kind of a year you've had. Just come in for the last finale and kind of wrap that up. And we certainly hope that we can get the coach of the winning team here today to get out of the sack in the morning and come over and tell us how they won it. Reminder, of course, that the Fergus Falls Otters will be playing tomorrow night for the North Section Championship against the Bemidji Lumberjacks on the Fergus Falls home court. And then the winner of that one will go against the winner of Cold Spring Ricori St. Cloud Tech for the Section 8 title. 2 referees are out. We're ready to go. Bauman and Colligan, they've done an excellent job here at the tournament. And say, Mr. Bauman, Ken, there's something on the floor right down there to your right. See it? Well, we know that Bauman can hear now. It's whether or not he can see is what we're going to prove in the second half. But really, I think they've done an outstanding job in this tournament. They always do every year they come back here. All right, Nelson and Westby will jump. They put the ball up. The tip on the side taken by Rogosted. Rogosted into the front court. Rogosted from 9. No good. Rebound by Waller. He's got it. Waller with his 8th point coming off the bench, and it's 33-29 now. Viking by 4. Pelican sitting right back in that cozy zone again. Off to Brandt, far side to Tonsfeld. Back to Brandt to Timian. Timian cross court. Tonsfeld. Back to Svensson. Left hands it up. He's got it. Oh, he put that one. Hardly shook the net. His 10th point. 33-31. Vikings leading Barnesville by 2. Waller edge of the circle. On the side to Rogosted. Rogosted comes back into the traffic. Cross to Waller. Waller with the ball. Rotates out a little bit. Gets out of the traffic. Off to Westby. Westby comes around, gets the screen, goes to the baseline, jumper up, bounces off, round, and falls out of there. Tips around, and the foul will go to Huseby over the back. Huseby picked up his 3rd personal foul. Well, we said earlier, fouls on the big guys on the inside could be a problem. Right now, the Vikings have 2 with 3 personal fouls. All right, Timian with the ball. Off to Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld down in the corner to Brandt. Back out to Tonsfeld. Cross court to Timian. Timian, a couple of bounces. Rotates out to the point. On the near side to Brandt. Brandt down in the corner. Back to Tonsfeld. Very deliberate. Inside, Nelson fires it up, got 2. Nelson with 6. We're tied, and we've got it for the 4th time. Pelican will inbound. Larson will handle off to Westby. Westby coming up now into the front court. Timian on him like a glove. Westby comes around on the near side. Can't get away from Timian. Over to Waller. Down in the corner to Rogosted. Rogosted back out to Waller. Waller out deep. Looking for somewhere to go in the middle of Rogosted. 12-footer, got it. Rogosted got a little pick right at the baseline as he came around the big guy and came free right in the middle of the lane. 35-33. Pelican Rapids leading it by 2. Barnesville are in the front court. Timian to Tonsfeld. In the middle, they throw it away. Intended for Nelson. Pressure in the back court, just enough on the inbounds. Now they drop off, and Timian will pick Westby up as he comes into the front court. Loops it into Rogosted. Rogosted into Huseby. Jumper up, got 2. Boy, it looked like Huseby was in that lane about a week and a half that time, but the official did not see it that way. Tonsfeld on the wing. Off to Svensson. Svensson off to Brandt. Brandt drives the line. He shot it up underneath the backboard. Lost control of the ball. Vikings will have the ball. Westby will inbound. Off to Waller. Back now to Westby. Westby coming up under token pressure by Timian. Up into the front court. Westby gets the screen. Now he comes back this way. Lays it off to Rogosted. Rogosted shot from the outside. No good. Rebound. Falls on the floor. And Svensson gets the pass in. Comes into the front court. Drives the line. Goes in underneath. And we got a foul called on Svensson using the elbow. Svensson gets his 3rd, a little stiff arm as he headed down the line. Svensson can't hardly believe it. Inbounds it come to Rogosted. Cross to Waller. Waller into the front court. Waller on the wing. Waller into the middle, bounces into Huseby. Turnaround, no good. Rebound cleared underneath by Nelson. He's tough on the board. Off to Timian. Timian will come up into the front court. Off to Tonsfeld. Jumper 16, got 2. Tonsfeld with his 8 points. There's a fast break to Waller. He's got 2. Waller goes down and he's hurt, but he's going to get up. 10, and Waller is down. Oh, he got hurt. They stepped on his foot. It's one of those unavoidable things. He got his foot stepped on, and it cramped up on him. He went down. They're going to check it. 39-35. Dave Johnson wants to know why they tooted the whistle when his club had the ball. Settle down, he says. All right, Barnesville with the ball. They trail by 4. Brandt, Timian, Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld comes out, now wheels to the baseline, jumper up. He's got it. Beautiful shot by Tonsfeld. That's 10 for Tonsfeld. 39-37. Vikings lead it by 2. Westby, cross to Waller. 17-footer is off the ring. Rebound is Pennington. Barnesville now with a chance to tie it up again at the 4-minute mark of the third period. Timian in the front court. Very deliberate. Off to Tonsfeld. Back to Timian. They're in no hurry. Near side to Brandt. Brandt down into the corner. Look. Now sets. Fires. Tie ball game. Brandt left hands that one up and in, and he has 8 points. 39-39. Westby with the ball, and he is fouled by Timian. And that's the kind of a foul that the coach hates to see, and especially when it's a third on Timian. Second team foul of the second half against the Trojans. Pete Larson will inbound the ball. 39-39 with 3:36 to go in the period. Off to Westby. Westby with the ball out deep. Near side to Rogosted. Over to Waller. Waller with the ball. Goes to the edge of the free throw circle. Looks, bounces it off to Westby. Westby. On the wing, down to the baseline. Jumper 14, no good. Rebound to Pennington. Barnesville now with a chance to move out in front. Timian up into the front court. On the side to Brandt. Back to Timian. Stone dropped right back in tight into that lane. Off to Tonsfeld. Baseline, Brandt. Back to Tonsfeld. His shot, no good. Rebound out to Waller, 3-on-1. Throws it up, tagged down by Westby, down in the corner. Westby back to Waller. Waller with the ball. Edge of the free throw circle. On the side to Rogosted. Into the middle, Pete Larson. Larson tries to get it up, blocked and picked off underneath by Nelson. Nelson over to Timian, and Barnesville again with a chance to move out in front. Tonsfeld back now to Timian. Timian on the near side to Brandt. Brandt holds up. Brandt works down into the corner. Comes back out to Tonsfeld and over to Timian. Timian looks down to the baseline to Brandt. The left-hander puts it up. No good. Rebound to Westby. Both clubs unable to get the hole in the hoop right now. There's Rogosted. He missed an easy layup. Right down underneath, and he blew it. 39-39. Barnesville coming right back again. We have 2:04 to go in the third period. Down in the corner. Inside to Nelson. Nelson fires it up. Got 2. 8 for Nelson. 41-39. Barnesville lead it by 2. Westby front court. Westby's jumper up. He's got 2. That's his 9th point. Ball game tied now at 41. Unofficially, we've got 8 ties in the ball game. Into the front court, Timian. On the side, Brandt back to Timian. Timian playing the point spot. Timian on the wing. Back out to Brandt at the point. Down to Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld loops it inside. Picked off by Larson. Up to Waller. Up to Westby. Westby puts it up and in. Good fast break, and that's what Pelican want to do. 43-41. Pelican Rapids leading by 2. Timian right back into the front court against the zone. Tonsfeld fires it up. No good. Rebound, Pennington. Pennington rejected, and a foul will go to Huseby. That's the 4th on Huseby. Pennington at the line, he has 10 points. He's 2 for 4 from the charity line. Tony Huseby will come in the ball game, and Steve Huseby will go out. Oh, now you watch him try to get the ball into Nelson on the inside. Tony will have his work cut out. Pennington